What is up, everybody? This is Atticus, the Death Metal Lord. Before we get down at the video at hand here, just want to let you know I am doing a GoFundMe campaign. If you want to check it out, it is on the description below. Make sure any donation is acceptable, whether it be $5, $10, $20, $90, $100, $200. Any donation is acceptable. All that money is going to be used for the production of my film, food, video equipment, and all this other stuff for the next 3 days. So, yeah, that's about it. And let's get down to the topic at hand here. Now, I am very well aware that a lot of, fandoms are all over the place. And that there are a lot of passionate fans of a lot of stuff, like, for instance, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, DC and Marvel, just all those, stuff that a lot of us, really do cherish and stuff. And, granted, I love a lot of those shows, and they're pretty awesome. And the fan bases are pretty down to earth as well. I mean, Star Wars fans are the most passionate. I gotta give them a thumbs up for that shit. But we're not talking about all those fandoms. We're going to be talking about the fandom of a cartoon show known as Steven Universe. And, oh my fucking god, it is just absolutely losing its shit. Now, I'm not big onto Steven Universe, and I really don't have the time or, the effort to actually watch an episode of Steven Universe. But hey, if you like that show, whatever makes you happy there, buddy. But there's this one fan of Steven Universe that, does fan art of, all these cartoon characters. So she decided to take one of the most beloved characters of Steven Universe, named Rose Quartz, who happens to be one of Steven Universe's moms. So I'm not a fan. I'm not an expert on the show, so I mean, I don't know what it's all about and shit. But what I do know is that this particular fan made a picture of Rose Quartz and somehow made her skinnier than she is in the show. And apparently, the whole entire fan base of Steven Universe went apeshit bananas. And they basically belittled and insulted this poor girl, and where she attempted to commit suicide. Yeah! She attempted to commit suicide, and I addressed this on my Facebook page not too long ago, but, I would rather, make another video on this because, one video isn't going to do it justice and shit. And look at, one of these people, this particular Tumblr user right here. Oh my fucking god. I'm just gonna shut up and just let you read this comment right now. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Apparently, according to, all the Steven Universe fanboys and fangirls, if you draw this particular person in a way that you find displeasing, then you deserve to be belittled to shit until you are out of this world. I mean, these are people, the SJW political correctness crowd, that are supposed to, be about progressivism, equality of, all races, genders, and sexual orientations, and all this other shit. But no. If you draw this cartoon character in a particular way that you find very displeasing, and that you happen to be a privileged white girl, then no, tough shit on you, because you are so privileged and you are this, and therefore you need to be belittled the shit out of. How does that make any fucking sense here? How does this make any single fucking sense? I mean, a person could make a picture of Sam Tarly of Game of Thrones and he'd be skinny. And you know what? I'd be perfectly fucking fine with that, okay? You fucking people are the equivalent of those two crazy radical Muslims that gunned down the Charlie Hebdo headquarters. Yeah, exactly. You people are like every radical Muslim that would freak out and call for your head because you drew Muhammad basically looking up emails on a laptop. Whether it's a least offensive and a very insanely batshit insane offensive picture of Muhammad, you're gonna consider it an infidel. That's how fucking crazy Steven Universe fans are. I mean, is this the kind of shit that you want your supposed utopia to be like? Because apparently it's a lot like how Saddam Hussein ran Iraq. Apparently, he ran the country by having everybody as a suspect. If you talked bad about Saddam Hussein, then your family will rat you out, the secret police will take you to some secret bunker and torture the shit out of you because you talked shit about Saddam Hussein. Oh, and you couldn't listen to a lot of, like, you know, music back in the times. You only had to listen to music that praised Saddam Hussein. So yeah, like, just imagine if you people were running through America, like running America, like ruled America with a iron fist. And therefore you made a law not to make rose quartz like skinny and all that stuff, which would be punishable by death. I mean, is this what you fucking people want and stuff? Because the last thing I've heard, in America, she's allowed to express herself. There are people in countries, totalitarian dictatorships, and where they don't have any freedom of expression at all. You know, a lot of people come to America because they want to have that freedom, that artistic freedom. And yet you're the people that are basically wanting, like, taking that shit away because feels. Because body positivity. Men go for curves, dogs go for bones. I mean, the past decade, obesity was a national epidemic. And now you're basically enabling obesity, which is one of the #1 killers in this country. Yes, we can talk about how horrible we have gun violence here, but yet, if you talk about obesity, oh, you're a fat shamer. Oh, you're against body positivity. And you know what I say? Fuck you. Honestly, fuck all of you. And just so you know, to all of you people out there, all you Steven Universe fans, I know that there are a lot of rational thinking Steven Universe fanboys and fangirls. Take, for instance, my buddy Sakura Blossom, who is formerly known as Kitty Supremacy, with this little PSA right here. Take it away.
On behalf of all the rational thinking Steven Universe fans, we are not all batshit crazy. This has been a public service announcement from Sakura Blossom.
So yeah, I know that not all Steven Universe fangirls and fanboys aren't batshit crazy. I understand that. But a good fucking majority of you were probably, you know, just cheering on as you were belittling that poor girl into almost attempting suicide. You people are fucking disgusting. As a former victim of bullying, I find this absolutely abhorrent. You people are just disgusting. Like, you honestly make me feel nauseous over your fucking behavior. Like, good fucking God.
I am at that. I will mangle your jangles. Yeah. Steven Universe fangirls are batshit crazy. Yeah.
it just astounds me. It absolutely fucking astounds me. And the simple fact that, you know, people say, oh, if you're using political correctness, you're pulling a fucking Mike Huckabee over here. Look, Mike Huckabee is a fucking asshole anyways. But the thing is that political correctness is a major fucking problem. The president has addressed this issue because college students are basically being babied the shit out of. That is a major fucking problem here. We're not making future leaders. We're practically making adult daycare centers and universities. Because feels. The freedom of speech is going to slowly turn to freedom from speech. And, you know, expression is going to be obsolete because you can't portray a character like this because feels. Last thing I heard, you can do whatever you want with a character. Some guy 827 said this perfectly in a video as well. All I just gotta say is, you know, Steven Universe fans, get a fucking grip on reality. Not to you rational Steven Universe fans. I'm talking about the fucking batshit insane ones. What? That's all I gotta say. I'm Atticus the Death Metaler. Please subscribe to my channel. Links are in the description below. Keep it metal. Have a wonderful day.